Good morning. So this reading is for Wednesday, August 28th. And so what I'm doing here is pulling a little bit about our past. Interesting. There's definitely an emphasis on stability showing up here, at least in the past. And I'll talk about that more. Okay. Love where this is going. Tell me more about our future energy. One more. This is fantastic. We've definitely turned some sort of corner here. And so when I look at the bottom of the deck, I'm getting Strength card. It's Leo energy. This is about really channeling, going deep, figuring out, okay, in order for me to take some sort of leap of faith, to do something that I've never done before, it does require a lot of inner strength. It's so easy to stay wherever we are and feeling comfortable in that energy because we've managed it. We know how to navigate that energy. But if we're really going to go after and explore something so much more, then it does require this inner strength. And so we're channeling it. So there's this kind of just need to embrace this new beginning. It's this really strong desire. It's going to overcome all of your fear, this new beginning, really just wanting this change. And so when I look at the past energy here, I'm getting the Four of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, and the Four of Wands. So the Wheel of Fortune does indicate that something happened here in the past that was meant to happen. This was actually in your best interest. Whatever may have ended here might have been connected to a marriage, might have been disappointment around a relationship that was maybe going to lead to marriage. But whatever that ending was, it was significant. It was something that was supposed to happen here. There was something that needed to happen here. And this is the chapter that you're closing. You're closing out some sort of past disappointment. But what that was, and it doesn't feel recent. No, this doesn't feel recent at all. So whatever the ending was here in the past, whatever led you to some sort of disappointment, it actually led you to, you can see, it might be a little bit hard to see in the image, but it led you to this kind of unexpected new beginning, this unexpected offer coming in. The unexpected offer coming in was also fated. There was something about, in order for a new beginning to take place, let's say it's love and romance, because we've got the Four of Wands, and that is connected to marriage. It's the marriage ceremony card, so it's two people coming together. So let's say that you were married in the past, and that marriage, for whatever reason, led to some sort of divorce, dissolution of the marriage, whatever took place, that needed to happen. You hit the end of that mission, that purpose with that person. And so when that happened, it might have felt very disappointed. You might have maybe even drank excessively, something that led you kind of down a negative path as a result of the relationship ending, because of course, when you go into a marriage, you don't expect it to end. And so when it happened, when that relationship ended, it did kind of cause you to go down this like maybe darker path for a while, period of time. But again, that was supposed to end. And so what was coming in here is this kind of unexpected new beginning. It would have caught you completely off guard. You would not have been prepared for it. It would have just been literally, you've got this guy sitting on shore and then you've got a mermaid coming in with an offer. So it would have completely taken you by surprise. That was also fated. This is almost like, I want to say it's a second chance at that long-term relationship that you've been looking for. This was also something that was fated to happen for you. There was supposed to be a turn of events. You have these goals and these dreams that you want to accomplish in this lifetime. You have a mission that you're kind of set to do in this lifetime. And in order for you to really go after it, the old had to end so the new could begin. And so sitting in the current energy here, I have the Seven of Pentacles. I have the Fool. And I have the Ace of Cups. So that Fool, I mean, that's cleared karma. That's where the Strength card is coming into play. It is that brand new beginning with no expectations. Don't know how this is all going to play out, but really kind of excited at the prospects here. Ace of Cups. I mean, you're really looking at your emotional fulfillment. What is going to make me happy? That is the path that I want to go down. Seven of Pentacles. I mean, you're investing in this. It's like you've turned a corner mentally on how you're approaching this situation. So even though I'm not getting the Hanged Man card specifically, I am getting this positive turn of events in the way that you're perceiving the entire situation. And so then the direction that we're going, Knight of Wands, Magician, Knight of Pentacles. What I love about these Knights, so the Knights are movement. The Knight of Wands can be very impulsive movement. Let's move forward. I'm ready. Let's go. Like, what are we waiting for? Let's just go kind of energy. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. Well, let's make sure that we're taking all the necessary steps. And so you've got one who wants to act impulsively and the other one who wants to think and plan and just make sure that you're on the right path. And so one is kind of the student and one is just ready to go, go, go. And so they're kind of balancing each other out in this in the future energy here, where all the actions that you're taking, they may feel impulsive, but you've been doing the work. You know the direction that you want to go in. You've been taking in the information that you need to, and you will continue to do that. That's not going to stop. It's not like you're immediately going to change everything once you start taking some sort of action. You're going to continue to learn and grow throughout this entire process and then kind of act accordingly here. And sometimes you are going to have to take that leap of faith and take those steps that are just really unknown, because ultimately what you're trying to do here is achieve what you want. Go after your goals and your dreams here. Really make your dreams a reality. So let's get some additional details here. Wheel of Fortune, Four of Wands. Yeah. So Four of Cups, Queen of Wands. This could indicate here that maybe a fire sign was moving towards you. That doesn't have to be the case. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But what I'm really getting here is the unexpected offer triggered some sort of action on your part. You might have been going through a period, I want to say it's almost like if you were dealing with a past, let's say, again, marriage that ended, and you were kind of getting to a place where you felt like even. You felt like things were going well. I'm just kind of steady in this moment, but you weren't really living. You weren't really making the most of every single day. You weren't really enjoying everything around you. You just kind of focused on the things that you needed to focus on right now, and that was kind of it. And then somebody here sparked some sort of action on your part that really kind of struck a chord with you, that triggered your desires and your motivations to move forward, get yourself out of that kind of complacency and really put yourself on a path that is different, that it is going after what you want here. What I love about the Wheel of Fortune being clarified by the Justice card is that all of this, yes, it was meant to happen, no doubt about that. But with the Justice card, there's something very balanced about this. You were, and let's again, old relationship, it wasn't balanced for you. There was some sort of power play in charge of that relationship. So whether you were the person that was kind of dominating the other person might have been dominating you, probably more that scenario than the other one. But regardless, there was not this kind of equal distribution of, I don't know, accountability, just the way the whole relationship went. It wasn't 50-50. There wasn't that balance within the connection. And so something here had to change. It had to end, because that 50-50 balance was never going to happen within that connection. And so that's where the universe intervened and is actually setting you up to be in that kind of relationship here. It's to really balance you out, but not balance you out so that you can kind of sit back and just enjoy the ride. It's so that you can continue exploring what you want here. And so Four of Wands, Five of Wands. So again, if we're talking about a past marriage here, there were a lot of obstacles and challenges. You might have ignored some of the red flags, at least in the early stages, but it got to a point here where you just couldn't do that anymore. And so in the past, definitely something here triggered some sort of new beginning. It does feel like it was some sort of unexpected offer that was meant to happen. It was to put you on a better path here. Tell me about the Fool. and the Ace of Cups. Nope, just that one. Okay. So with the Seven of Pentacles, I'm getting the Judgment card. So this is a very clear, conscious decision to invest in your future, to really make that I'm going to move forward. I'm not going to look upon the past. I'm not trying to relive anything back there. I'm making my peace. I'm moving on. I'm fully 100% putting all of my effort and energy into what comes next. That's what this is all about. With the Fool, I'm getting the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles in this deck is balance. It's pure balance here. And so that's what's unfolding. That's the path that you're on right now. It is a very balanced new beginning. It's meant to be that way. You can actually trust in that. With the Ace of Cups, I'm getting the Ace of Wands. So I'm seeing this combination a lot. So Wands, fire, cups, water. So it's about balancing those two elements that don't seem like they belong with each other, but you can boil water and you can actually diminish a flame without having to fully extinguish it with some water. So there's this balance that's taking place. And what you're doing now is you're really kind of letting your passions motivate you, really going after those things that are going to just excite you on a regular basis, not holding back, taking some sort of action here, being bold, stepping out of your comfort zone. Tell me about the Magician. Yeah. With the Knight of Wands, I'm getting the Three of Wands. The reason that you feel like, okay, let's just go, let's just move forward, what are we waiting for, is because this has been going on for a period of time. The Three of Wands does indicate a card of patience. It does feel like you've been on some sort of journey here, and you're finally at a point where it's almost like it's not really a breaking point, but you're just tired of sitting still. You're ready to move forward. If you've been moving at a slow pace, you're done with that too. This is what this is all about. You're just ready. And you'll take those steps. You will take those steps, no doubt about it. With the Magician, I'm getting the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man is seeing things from a different perspective. And so whatever this new beginning is, it is very different than what you've done in the past. This is a brand new beginning. This is that cleared karma. So you've already learned those lessons. You don't need to repeat those lessons. That's what karma is about. It's a learning lesson kind of energy. And so whatever you're manifesting now, you're doing it differently because you see things differently. You're coming at it from a different approach here. With the Knight of Pentacles, I'm getting the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is you having all the skills necessary in order to achieve the results that you want. You are a master at whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. And this is because you've learned those lessons. You're incorporating them in the right way. So meaning that you're not trying to relive those past patterns. You don't want to learn those lessons again, but you're taking the pros and the cons, meaning that you can see the red flags right away. And you're responding to the red flags right away. From a healthy boundary standpoint, you know what works for you. And so why not be upfront about all of that? And so this is where you do have all those skills necessary in order to have a successful new beginning here. And you'll continue to incorporate whatever knowledge you learn along the way. That's never going to stop. So this is the reading for Wednesday. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.